Democrat Chuck Schumer is moving his lips again, which you know what that means. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the Happy Patriots are. I'm Doug TenNapel. Welcome to the channel. Look, here's Kamala Harris. She was part of the cover-up also of hiding Joe Biden's health. You know, she was claiming everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. What haven't they lied about? Let us know in the comments below.
Joe Biden is going to be fine. And let me tell you something. I work with Joe Biden every day. The work that under Joe Biden's leadership, our administration has accomplished is transformative.
Transformative of the southern border. It's also transformative if she's working with Biden every day and she's saying he's healthy and sharp as a tack. She was either lying about working with him and having seen him, or she was lying to you about his health. And everyone can see it clear as day. They and the media and all of big tech were lying to you about his obvious health decline.
So the way that the president's demeanor in that report was characterized could not be more wrong on the facts and clearly politically motivated.
That's the Her report, which they never released the transcripts. I mean, they released the transcripts. They never released the recording, by the way. And Merrick Garland elevated it to the highest level of top secret, so you'll never know. So she's claiming that was false, and come to find out, lo and behold, Biden has to step down, and now she is taking his place. Just, again, a swirl of lies. You'll never get the truth, not only from this administration, but from the people who bring you the truth, the media. That's why we're here doing our job as a counter voice to the giant 99.9% fire hose pulling the wool over the American people.
Joe Biden is very much alive and running for re-election.
Thank God our president is in good shape, in good health, and is ready to lead in our second term.
Yeah, they all smiled. See that fake smile? They're terrible liars. Even Chuck Schumer, you'd think he'd be better at it by now. Watch Chuck Schumer just lying. Just his whole face is a giant fire hose of lie.
President Biden's selfless decision has given the Democratic Party the opportunity to unite behind a new nominee. And boy, oh boy, are we enthusiastic.
Boy, oh boy, are we enthusiastic. And he looks down at his notes to read. That's how enthusiastic. Anytime I have to tell you, guys, I'm enthusiastic. Anytime someone has to tell you that, it's because it's not showing on your demeanor, on your face, in your countenance. He has to tell you, boy, I'm enthusiastic.
Since President Biden's announcement, we've seen the Democratic Party swiftly coalesce behind Vice President Kamala Harris.
Yeah, we've seen it. No, we haven't seen it. He's telling you what you've seen. You haven't seen it. You've seen media go completely nuts for her with fake enthusiasm for her fake candidacy. It's all just a puppet show in mirrors. Now, my question is, where's President Biden? Because they keep rolling out Kamala as if she's currently the president. She's only the vice president. And they're puppeting her into existence with the delegates are voting for her behind the scenes. You'll see more lies from Chuck in just a minute. Let's check in on President Biden, where we still have no proof of life. He says, happy birthday, USCG, for the U.S. Coast Guard. That's a lightweight tweet. He's not running the country, guys. Here's another tweet from President Biden. It's time to ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines like we did before. That's just kind of generic. Throw something out when Karine Jean-Pierre runs your Twitter account to try and get some red meat. Hopefully the Democrats will see that you're still alive in some way, perhaps running the country. Here's his final tweet. President Lyndon B. Johnson fought like hell to give everyone a shot. He changed the way we live. No one is more honored to receive an award in his name than me. They created a presidential Lyndon B. Johnson award and gave it to Biden. Again, makes no sense. That's what the president's doing, everybody. But let's turn the page and find more lies from Chuck. That was convincing.
When I spoke with her Sunday, she said she wanted the opportunity to win the nomination on her own and to do so from the grassroots up, not top down.
Now, when they say this, you know it's the opposite. It's not from the grassroots up. It is top down. They're circumventing the grassroots. Kamala Harris has never gotten a vote. Even when she ran as vice president, she pulled in like 2% and dropped out. And so then Biden brings her on as his first ever stunning Black woman vice president. Biden got all the delegates in a legit primary. And then they did not want her to fight it out with a primary. So they released Biden's delegates and they all did a phone in before the Democrat convention. It's important because they did not want a debate at the convention over who would be the vice president. They just over the phone said, we all vote for Kamala Harris. That is not grassroots. Okay. That is not going out and pounding doors and knocking on doors and saying, will you vote for me? It's the exact opposite. And that's why Chuck is so worried that you won't believe him. But he's the worst liar in the world.
She said she would work to earn the support of our party, and boy, has she done so in quick order.
Boy, has she done so. Keep saying it, Chuck. Maybe I think there's 3 dumb people that believe you.
Vice President Harris has done a truly impressive job securing the majority of delegates needed to win the Democratic Party's nomination to be our next president of the United States. The vast majority of my senators quickly and enthusiastically endorsed her.
The vast majority of senators that just a month ago said she was too weak of a candidate, which is why they were clinging to Joe Biden running. They released him so late because they were going to try and drag him over because Kamala Harris was so unpopular. Poll-wise, even among Democrats, the worst candidate ever. And now they're running her and she's the most popular, stunning, brave, intelligent.
So now that the process is played out, from the grassroots bottom up.
Yeah, you said that already.
We are here today to throw our support behind Vice President Kamala Harris. I'm clapping. You don't have to.
That's a clammy death silence. You might as well be at a funeral. No one. Nervous laughter. Woo-hoo. Flop sweat. Woo! You go, Schumer. Everyone's laughing.
In just the last 36 hours, I have seen a surge of enthusiasm from every corner of our party uniting behind Vice President Harris. An enthusiasm felt in every corner of the country, and it's contagious among Democrats. The volunteers, the small contributions, they're just pouring in.
Oh, yeah, just pouring in, guys. This is a massive media snow job. Of course, none of you are believing it. It was all BS. It's still BS. They're going to keep trying it all the way to Election Day. All they've announced is that they are turning on the fire hose for Kamala Harris. They're going to announce her the winner. All the headlines are coming out against Trump. I brought you some fake news headlines from USA Today. Has Harris finally broken Trump? He's flailing, glitching, and running scared. Anyone who saw him with the media, how he's been treating it, he's actually strangely calm. Here's the New York Times. What's rattling Trump? Are you hearing it? Like he's rattled, he's glitching, he's nervous. The size of Harris's crowds. Harris's crowds were all buoyed by, they gave away tickets to a rap star in Atlanta so that everyone would come and see her. I mean, come and see the rap star. And they claimed it was enthusiastic crowds for Kamala Harris. Trump never had to do such a thing. Here's GOP senators from the Hill say Trump was caught off guard by Harris's strength. Guys, don't believe this stuff. She's not strong. It's just media saying, will you believe it? Let us know in the comments below. Are you snowed? Do you believe it? Do you think Kamala Harris is strong? Is Trump rattled and weak? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Doug in Exile.